going on, everybody? It's Justice from Bounty Hunters, coming to you with another first flight, but also a customization of the Aegis Vanguard Sentinel. I took a look at some of the components, and I kind of wanted to do my own thing in regards to the components, mostly noting that I removed the attrition components from the front, and I went all ballistic. Again, attrition are very good. I even have the option of taking out the gimbal mount and going with a size 5 attrition on the nose, which I might well do at a later time and revisit this video. But for the time being, what I did was I upgraded all the internal components, and I'm going to be going over that at length to let you know what my actual setup is, and actually went all ballistic, including Scorpion GT 215s on the top turret. So we're going to do a 360 on the Sentinel, just give you a look. And then we're going to take her out for flight, and then we'll go over the customizations and exactly what I did on the Urkel Games DPS calculator. Stay tuned. Just completed the jump, all stealth components for a stealth build. That's why I went all ballistic as well with the weapons. So this is just going to be one variant of a build for the Sentinel. Now the Sentinels are unique with one weapon or one button used to fire both guns. Normally you'd break it up, but with the Sentinel having the EMP, all the weapons are tied into just the one firing button. So that's actually kind of good because you know, it gets them to fire in synchronicity. So when you're engaging targets, you have more firepower to bear, and you don't have to break it up in between two different buttons per se. So you can see the ballistics firing off there. Now again, what I chose to use is the highest grade stealth components, just to reduce the EM signature. We'll go over all the specs at length. I'm going to head actually down to Shubin at Daymar and land and see if what a cool shot there. You see the sun coming in from the right side. I'm going to go ahead and pan that. That looks amazing. really cool visuals there. It's really nothing like this game in terms of visual quality. And once the gameplay loops catch up with the rest of it, it's going to be one amazing project. Alright, so let's get to the landing. I'm going to cut out here and we'll come back in once it's landed, and then we'll go over the specs. Okay, so let's get down to the customization. For the Aegis Vanguard Sentinel, what I was going for with this build was a full stealth build. So as such, there might be different variations for the military build, meaning stronger shields with more hit points. But again, we're trying to keep our EM signature as low as possible. So with that being said, let's get started. First thing I did was I took off the attrition and I went with a Revenant on ballistic repeater. I took off the distortion repeaters that come stock, and I went with ballistic repeaters, and this will be the same thing that's on the Vanguard Warden. Okay, with that being done, we noticed we have 2 sucker punch on the turret. So what I did with that was I took those off and I added Scorpion GT 215s for all ballistic build on the weapons. Next we went with instead of the Ignite infrareds, I believe I replaced those with Rattlers, and I kept the rest on there just to have a full range missiles, kind of like the cluster Rattlers. So I may end up actually putting Rattlers on 2 of the mounts and keeping 1 Arrestor and 1 Dominator. But for now I'm just going to add 1 Rattler. Next we went with the shields, which come standard with the shoot. They're stealth grade 2s. If you look at the stealth, they're probably the third best. So we're going to up the ante a little, bring that up to Umbras for stealth. Okay, and the quantum drive is a Nova, stealth grade 3. So what we can do is bring that up to a SPICULE, okay, um, which will be stealth grade 1. I don't know what the range is on that. I'll have to do further testing on that, but again, I'm just going with the very best stealth components, and we'll figure all the other things out later. Urkel Games, my hat's off to them. They did a real good job with this customizer to let you know the locations of the components as well, and we'll get more into that once I finish the spec. On the power plants, I went with, let's see, okay, they're at Gamma Max, so I went with Eclipse, and those are grade 1 stealth components, so they're a little bit of an improvement on the Gamma Max. And again, the heat sink, I believe, are other, and they may work well. They may work well with the EMP drive, but what I'm going for is Nightfalls. So I put those on, and those are again stealth grade 1 for the coolers. Everything else I pretty much kept the same way. And again, on this particular Urkel Games DPS calculator, they further break down the stats. They give you ranges, like here it says ammo range 3,700 meters. So with that Revenant, you're getting good range on that. You can start engaging from almost 4,000 meters out. And then it also gives you where the actual item is sold. Most of the times you're going to go to New Babbage, and you'll be able to find just about anything that you're looking for, and also the price in AUEC. So that pretty much wraps it up. That's what I went with. Again, it was this is the all stealth build variant on the Aegis Vanguard Sentinel. And thanks for tuning in. If you like what you've seen, hit the like button, and please consider subscribing to support the channel. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.